This podcast is sponsored by ScienceBasedLearning.com. Discover your passion for languages with our innovative ebook, audiobook, and video system. Maximize retention using spaced repetition. Start your journey today.
Understanding brain science to boost your language acquisition as an adult. Explore how brain science influences language acquisition and discover techniques that make adult language learning more effective and enjoyable. The fascinating connection between brain science and language acquisition. If you've ever wondered why some people seem to pick up a new language effortlessly while others struggle, you're not alone. The key lies in understanding the brain's role in language acquisition. As adult language learners ourselves, grasping the science behind how our brains learn and retain languages can transform our approach to picking up new skills. Language learning is a complex process that involves multiple brain areas working together, from hearing sounds to understanding grammar and forming sentences. Science has shed light on which parts of the brain are involved and how this knowledge can help adults learn more effectively. How our brain handles language learning. Most language learning research points to a few critical regions of the brain. Broca's area, located in the frontal lobe, this area manages speech production and grammar. Wernicke's area, in the temporal lobe, it's responsible for understanding spoken and written language. Auditory cortex processes sounds, which is essential for distinguishing the nuances in pronunciation. When you learn a new language, your brain works to form new neural pathways, connecting these regions in ways that allow you to both comprehend and produce the language. This neural plasticity, the brain's ability to change and adapt, is key to language acquisition at any age. Why adult language learning differs from children. It's often said that children have an advantage when learning languages. That's true to some extent. Younger brains are more flexible, making it easier to absorb sounds and grammar intuitively. However, adults bring cognitive advantages like stronger problem-solving skills, patience, and motivation, which can compensate in other ways. The science of language learning tells us that adults typically engage different brain networks than children. Instead of relying heavily on subconscious mechanisms, adults use more conscious processing. This means strategies such as understanding grammar rules and memorizing vocabulary can be particularly effective. The role of memory and repetition. One of the most crucial factors in successful language acquisition is memory. Your brain needs to convert new words and structures from short-term to long-term memory. Here, repetition plays a vital role. Spaced repetition is a science-backed technique where you review material at increasing intervals, strengthening the neural connections each time. This is much more efficient than cramming and leads to better retention over months and years. Incorporating daily manageable review sessions is way more effective for adult language learning. Understanding this science allows learners to structure their study smarter, making the process less frustrating and more rewarding. How to learn a language efficiently based on brain science. Engage multiple senses. Hearing, speaking, reading, and even writing can activate different parts of your brain, helping cement new knowledge. Practice regularly. Consistency is better than marathon sessions. Short daily practice builds stronger neural pathways. Use meaningful context. Learning vocabulary through real-life context or stories makes it easier for your brain to link meaning and recall information. Allow time to rest. Sleep plays a big role in consolidating memories, so don't neglect rest when trying to learn. Practice speaking early. Producing language engages different circuits than passive listening, reinforcing learning. Leverage technology. Tools that incorporate spaced repetition and adaptive learning can optimize study sessions. How ScienceBasedLearning.com supports your language journey. If you're looking for a structured way to apply these brain science principles, ScienceBasedLearning.com offers a user-friendly system tailored for adult language learners. Combining a simple ebook, audiobook, and video learning system with an online practice app, it leverages the science behind spaced repetition to maximize retention. By using this approach, your daily practice becomes more effective without feeling overwhelming. The program's design respects how your brain naturally learns, helping you build confidence and fluency more steadily. Final thoughts. Understanding the science behind language acquisition changes the way you approach learning. Whether you're starting with absolute basics or brushing up on a language you once learned, knowing how your brain works can help you adopt better strategies and stay motivated. Adult language learning is not about competing with childhood advantages, it's about playing to your strengths as an adult learner. Regular practice, meaningful content, and tools that tap into science-backed methods like spaced repetition make it possible to achieve real progress. For anyone ready to learn a new language with smarter techniques, I recommend you explore what ScienceBasedLearning.com offers. Their integrated approach can guide you step by step while respecting how your brain acquires and retains language best.